Ethanol, fueling engines and spirits.
Hello, and welcome to our deep dive into ethanol. Today, we'll be exploring how this versatile chemical compound is used both as a biofuel and in the production of alcoholic beverages. It might surprise you to learn that the same molecule that powers your car might also be the active ingredient in your Friday night cocktail. But how does that work? Let's find out.
What is ethanol?
Firstly, let's define ethanol. Ethanol, also known as ethyl alcohol or grain alcohol, is a clear, colorless liquid. It's a type of alcohol, which means it contains a hydroxyl group, O, attached to a carbon atom. Ethanol is produced both naturally and industrially, through the fermentation of sugars by yeasts and by petrochemical processes like the acid-catalyzed hydration of ethylene.
How is ethanol used as a biofuel?
Now that we understand what ethanol is, let's discuss its role as a biofuel. Biofuels are renewable energy sources made from living or recently living organisms. Ethanol produced from plant materials is considered a form of biofuel. Ethanol is used extensively as a fuel additive and also as a fuel in its own right. As an additive, it helps reduce harmful emissions and improve engine performance. When used directly as a fuel, such as in E85, a gasoline blend with up to 85% ethanol, it can serve as a renewable, domestically produced alternative to fossil fuels. The process of producing ethanol for fuel involves fermenting and distilling starch crops like corn, sugarcane, or cellulose from trees and grasses. The sugars in these plants are fermented by yeast, producing ethanol and carbon dioxide. The ethanol is then purified through distillation.
How is ethanol used in alcoholic beverages?
Now, let's turn to the more recreational use of ethanol in the production of alcoholic beverages. The process here is remarkably similar to that of biofuel production, though the specifics can vary depending on the type of drink being made. The basic idea is the same. Yeast consumes sugar and produces ethanol and carbon dioxide. However, instead of crops like corn or sugarcane, the sugars often come from malted barley in beer or from fruit juices in wine. The ethanol content in these beverages is much lower than in fuel ethanol, typically around 5 to 15% for beers and wines, and up to 40% for distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey. So there you have it. Ethanol serves as a versatile compound, whether it's powering your vehicle or adding a little kick to your favorite drink. Its production process, though differing slightly based on the intended use, fundamentally relies on the fermentation of sugars by yeast. It's truly fascinating how this simple molecule can have such diverse and impactful roles in our daily lives. We hope this video has been enlightening, and until next time, stay curious.